I'm gonna sit right down and cry over you. I'm gonna sit right down, there's nothing else to do. I'm gonna write myself a letter to make myself feel better. I'm gonna sit right down and cry over you. You know, we're in pain. We're in so much pain. And one of the things that we don't do is cry as part of the healing. We've learned to suppress every emotion and pretend that everything's okay when it's not. We need to return to being our fullness. That means laughing, crying, dancing, meditating. In the meditation, that's where the healing is. In the crying, that's where the healing is. In the dancing and the stillness, that's where the healing is. The healing is in everything. The healing is in everything. We've all come here with a purpose, so what's yours? What is it that you know you should be doing and you're not doing it? Is there a hole in your soul that you're trying to fill? If that answer is yes, then keep listening. You see, there's some things that are inside of us that all we have to do is put aside the fear of being African, the fear of our ancestors. Put it aside. Put aside the sadness attached to those tragedies, those painful incidents that actually shape your spiritual character, and embrace them. Go deep inside to the places that you hide, to the places that only you have ever been, and ask yourself, what is it that I'm trying to communicate? What is it that I'm trying to vibrate? See, in the stillness, when the light meets your darkness, that's the moment that the truth comes through. In the ritual, when we give thanks to our ancestors, those who lost their lives in the Ma'afa, whether it was on the continent or on the journey they call a middle passage, or on the arrival when we were enslaved, or after the so-called abolishing of the slave experience, the dehumanizing experience that is now called colonialism, and this that we're living in, which is neocolonialism, all part of the same Ma'afa. What is it that you're trying to communicate? If we are the manifestation of our ancestors, if there is no death, only a transition, then we are our ancestors and we are the children yet to come. And we have to return to our traditional practices, our traditional way of seeing the world. We should not be stepping away from death, so-called death. We should not be running away from birth. These are all transitions in a life cycle, and our way is to be close to that. So we have to return to the way. And until that time, I'm gonna sit right down and cry over you. I'm gonna sit right down, there's nothing else to do. I'm gonna write us all a letter to make myself feel better while I sit right down and cry.